Hi there, I'm Tiffany Cooper, and I wanted to thank you all so much for joining us for Real Soulful's 31 Days of Kindness. Today is the last day, and as a way of celebrating, I thought it would be great if I could read you some of the content that has been shared by you on the site and also on the Facebook page of all the beautiful acts of kindness that have been performed throughout the month of January. Let me grab my piece of paper. Today, I created a resume for someone. I left extra money in the parking meter for the next person. Last night, I shoveled the sidewalk of our block, plus a few driveways and walkways. I gave a friend $100 to help meet her rent. Rang my bell and smiled at everyone I passed on my bicycle ride. Picked up 2 shifts this week for girls that were sick or had a sick child. I let my husband sleep in this morning and I walked the dogs in the chilly weather. Donated money to several local charities that support homelessness, mentally ill, children, and the YMCA. I've been intentionally over-tipping this month as my act of kindness. So far, I've given 25% for average service and 50% for great service. The servers don't know until I've left. How fun. Man on the corner, homeless and hungry on a sign. I never carry cash, but I always have food. My little one opened the window and gave him an apple. You should have seen how happy it made them both. I gave the pizza delivery guy a $20 tip on an $18 pizza. It was really cold and he was out feeding all of us who didn't want to cook. Picked up the dishes after lunch today for all the ladies in my office. I helped an elderly man put his groceries in the trunk of his car at the grocery store. Yesterday, I dropped off my bags of clothing, toys, and household items to a charity that helps women who have fled abusive homes, relationships, and are starting over fresh. I was on an elevator and the door was closing and there was someone trying to get in but thought it might be late. As the doors started to close, I held my foot out to prevent the doors from closing so the person could get on. It's never too late. On Saturday afternoon on my way to the beach, I stopped to pick up a dog that had been run over, took him to the veterinarian to try to save his life. It's amazing. Our family donated our time to help package food for malnourished children in third world countries. In an hour and a half, the entire group packaged over 25,000 meals to be delivered to starving children in need. 2 weeks ago, a man came into our shop where I work. He was dirty, smelled of auto oil, and barely spoke. I greeted him as I do everyone, and I told him if he ever needed help, just to ask. He just grunted and kept his head down. I noticed when he was looking at jars of stone, he could barely see. I approached him again and asked if I could help him. He saw my smile and opened up a little. I was told he came in again last week asking for me. He came in today in the same state, but with a smile and a voice. I felt as if I made a difference in his life. I noticed him as a person. Amazing what a small amount of kindness can do. Oh my gosh, I mean, these are such beautiful, beautiful stories, and in reading them, I've been touched by all of your kindness. So I thought I would end with one more little post that someone made on the Facebook page, which I think really kind of sums up what we've been trying to achieve over the last 31 days. Torn between what I'm supposed to do and expressing sympathy and empathy, I always find a way to give my shoulder, hold someone's hand, or just sit next to someone in silence. I find time to listen to my friends talk about their families, their sorrows, and their happiness. And I find that in every word, my world is reflected back to me. I am part of everything, and everything is part of me. Thank you all so much. I am profoundly touched by all the goodness that you have shown over the last 30 days. And there's still 11 other months to the year, so I would encourage you to continue bringing your light and gifts to others. Just the smallest little things can make a difference in so many people's lives. And if you've enjoyed this challenge, we're going to be having another challenge in the month of March called March Gladness, where we have a 31-day gratitude practice. So we hope that you'll either register at the site or you'll join us on the Facebook page for that challenge as well. I thank you so much for joining us for this month. You are all such beautiful souls, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Have a beautiful year. Namaste.